We're meeting in Tokyo today at a time, of course, where we face a range of formidable economic challenges. And among those, of course, is the critical imperative of boosting food security around the world. Right now, as many of you know, nearly 1 billion people around the world suffer from hunger. And this level of deprivation and poverty has enormous economic, political, and security consequences. When President Obama came into office, he made food security a key priority. He recognized that U.S. scientists and U.S. institutions had played a critical role in the Green Revolution and previous periods where we saw substantial improvements in agricultural productivity, and he asked us to take a fresh look at how we could design an approach that would offer the promise of major gains in productivity and food security around the world. And he took the view, as I know many of you do, that a durable solution to the crisis of chronic hunger had to be about more than just delivering food aid. It had to be about promoting sustainable economic growth in agriculture. So with this new approach, the path to tackling global hunger and poverty is through both agriculture and nutrition, through increasing the productivity of farmers and improving rural infrastructure, through raising rural incomes and advancing stability. And working with a number of partners around the world, developing countries, private foundations, and the private sector, we feel like we're making substantial progress. Nowhere has this progress been more significant or more promising than in the Global Agriculture and Food Security Program. This program was started 2.5 years ago to help the world's poorest farmers grow more and earn more so they can help lift themselves out of poverty. And in only 2 years, this fund has mobilized nearly $1 billion in financing from a unique mix of donors. Funding flows to projects that meet a country's own comprehensive strategy for food security. This program is currently providing critical support for public and private investments in 18 countries across Africa, Asia, and Latin America. And we think this program and this support is making a difference, particularly in Africa. In Sierra Leone, just to cite one example, financing from this program has underwritten the delivery of improved extension services to farmers to help them boost yields in key staple crops. This financing is also being used to rehabilitate irrigation on 500 hectares of inland swamps, again, which will help increase rice production in that country. And these gains would not have been possible without the financing through this program. Now, we think we can and we should do more. The demand for this program's resources, as you heard from President Kim, has far outstripped supply. The majority of existing funds have been awarded, and these countries' well-designed proposals for funding are now being turned away. So we see a compelling need to mobilize additional funding, and the United States is committed to this effort. To this end, I'm pleased to announce that the United States is prepared to commit $1 to this program for every $2 committed by other donors, up to a total U.S. contribution of $475 million. We think these investments will be indispensable to our shared commitment to reduce poverty, to help improve agricultural productivity, and to improve nutrition for millions around the world. And we hope others will join us in this important cause.